This one is called A Deep Dive into Every Single Girl's Motivation to Predict Her Behavior. This article is not intended to be a reference to all the girls, but if it has hurt anyone's feelings, I'm sorry for that. Predicting a girl's behavior seems like rocket science, but it will not be anymore. After you read this article, you can easily predict her behavior or her next move. Hypergamy. She only dates up. What's the definition of hypergamy? You might have heard this word, you might not have, but it is kind of a weird one. Here's the definition. Hypergamy is the inclination of a person to marry someone of a higher caste or social class than theirs. What is female hypergamy? Female hypergamy is the act of a woman marrying a man of a higher social and economic class than hers. Female hypergamy is the act of a woman marrying a man of a higher social and economic class than hers. Check out this chart right here. You see on the left here the representation of women. This pyramid, you got the bottom 40%, lower 20%, and it goes on up. And then on the right side, you got the blue one. Same thing, bottom 40%, lower 20%. As you can see, the girls always try to date up, and the men are getting rejected, and they are willing to date all of the girls, as seen above at the very beginning. Anyway, so if you want a woman to date you, you must be of a higher social and economic class or status. Why is there a change from the past? Could it be that women today are of a lower quality but of a higher class? So in the next section, solipsism. Solipsism. Her feelings are her reality. So in the case of solipsism, the other person's feelings are non-existent, but her feelings are her reality. According to her, the other person's feelings are illusions created in their mind or speculative and hypothetical. She thinks that the world revolves around her. In other words, she's always right. Now going down to the next section, Briffault's Law. No value, no relationship. The basic principle of Briffault's Law is that women tend to be more particular in their partner selection because they prioritize providing for their children and themselves. This point of view says that women are more inclined to get into and continue relationships with males who give them perceived value, whether in the form of money, status in society, emotional support, or other advantages. So in order to be in a relationship with a modern-day woman, you must be useful to her. Boy, that doesn't sound very loving to me. Listen to Chris Rock's famous quote, "Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. A man is only loved under the condition that he provides something." This explains Briffault's Law the best. Chris Rock is funny, but this is a very serious quote. Be it a gold digger, including having a sugar daddy, this is the fate of men in the hands of a modern-day woman. Women in the past were of a different character than this. Women today, with an altered female character, are also more apt to express unsavory intentions to include putting false allegations, including false Me Too allegations, and committing sexual and domestic violence and not being held accountable for their actions, using victim status, being pedophiles, etc., further exploiting their female privilege. Once you understand these concepts, it's laughably easy to predict their behavior. You guys, I hate to say it, but trust no bitch. Search NEWSOFX on Google and visit our website newsofx2.com. You will see from our content immediately what we are doing and understand what we fight for and break out of the matrix.